Welcome back. This is our MRS22 Spring 2021 Quadratic Quiz 1 review. And this is part 2, our question number 2. If you get a chance, please catch part 1, which is the first question. And this one is going to be answer the following quadratic equation by completing the square, not quadratic formula. Answer must be in simplest radical form. And so here, unlike before, we had to find plug in the values A, B, and C. Instead, our very first step to complete the square is we're going to move the C term over. So let's subtract 18. So move the constant over to the other side, and we're going to get in this case x squared minus 10x. But then we're going to add this 10x here, add a blank space for a number we're going to fill in a little later on, plus blank. Now, what number do we fill in? Okay, so the number we fill in would take B term and divide by 2. So our B term in this case is negative 10. And so we take negative 10 and divide by 2. Oops. Negative 10 and divide by 2. We get negative 5. And so then after that, after we take the B term divided by 2, take this value and square it. So we're going to take this negative 5 and raise the second power. That's 25. This 25 will go into the blank spaces. So now we have our trinomial, which is x squared minus 10x plus 25. That's our perfect square trinomial. And so we're going to factor this, and two numbers that multiply 25 and add to 10 are 5 and 5. They both get negative. Now, if you have trouble factoring, the great thing about completing the square is that if you do this properly, you don't even have to wonder what number it's going to be. You go plug in this negative 5 as a number that goes after the x for both of them. And so now this x minus 5 to x minus 5 becomes x minus 5 squared. On the other side, we're going to simplify, in this case, the neg 18 and 25, and we get 7. So we have, in this case, x minus 5 squared equals 7. Okay, so now the equation hasn't really changed in value. It's basically the same thing, except the left side and right side are both equal to each other. So now to get x by itself, we're going to take the square root of both sides. So we now take the square root of x minus 5 squared and the square root of 7. And when we take the square root of x minus 5 squared, we're going to get x minus 5. However, on the right side, because of two solutions, we'll put this plus or minus square root of 7 symbol here. Found also in our quadratic formula. And again, the quadratic formula really comes to completing the square. So that's really the key thing. Now, we'll get x by itself, so we now just add 5 to both sides. Add 5 to both sides. And it looks really weird, but x is equal to 5 plus or minus the square root of 7. And that's your solution. Now, what does this mean? It means that x equals 5 plus square root of 7, and x equals 5 minus square root of 7. Right? That's two solutions. That's what the plus and minus means. Okay? And don't forget to put that in, though. It's kind of important to make sure you have that there. All right, everybody? And make this full page to see everything here. And this is the end of our MRS22 Spring 2021 Quadratic Quiz 1 review, part 2 for question number 2. All right. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment section below. If you found this helpful, if you find yourself watching it over and over again, please give the video a like. All right. I appreciate it. Now, if it helps you understand the steps involved, really that's important. Okay. And, definitely get a chance to watch it over again. And make sure you catch not only the first video, but also our last video for number 3 for question number 3. That's the one where we're doing quadratic inequalities now. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and be safe.